feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been petty. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground.
Family, what's going on, man? How y'all doing? Happy Trill Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is, y'all still here, y'all still intact. Everybody survived the whatchamacallit yesterday. I hope everybody is well and everybody doing good and chilling on it and trilling on it. Now, it's been raining, y'all. I'm talking about like big Kubasana thunderstorms ever since about an hour after the old what's-his-nugget passed through here yesterday, and it ain't stopped since. It's done slacked up a couple times, but it ain't quit raining since. You can probably hear the thunder still rolling in the background every so often. But nonetheless, we still gonna talk about a little bit of gardening today. Actually, a lot of bit of gardening. We still gonna talk about tilling, who does, who doesn't. I would love to hear from y'all. I might even drop the link. Now, I ain't 100%, but I might drop that link. We're going to see how much time we got. We're going to see how things go. That's what we're going to do. Let me get myself situated over here. There we go. Yeah, but I see people coming into the chat. As always, y'all, ain't no pressure. You feel free to share this live out if you want to. No harm, no foul. We just gonna, we're gonna keep it pushing. Thank you for everybody who's sliding in here. So got a chance to catch up on some few people this morning. Got a few. I seen Unc over there doing his thing, led out there doing his thing with the bees, finding the queen and getting them a little bit more living space. So shout out to Lead Farmer 73. You better be careful. Be careful. I couldn't help it. That's just funny to me every time. Be careful when you're handling them bees. And who else I get to see a little bit of? Oh, I watched Broke whole thing. Broke Farmer Live, man. So he showed his fruit trees. My style lives and some of my videos, you could probably just listen. With Broke Farmer, you got to go look at it. This man got, I want to say somewhere between 37 and 38,000 fruit trees. Wow. Yeah, that's a real food forest that young man got going over there. So that's amazing. Y'all make sure y'all check him out too. Who else? And then a few people out passing through, just kind of listening to and trying to, again, doing my best, trying to keep up with everybody when I got time to do it. With that being said, Crawfish Kickback. We dropped another link last night. You can check out the lovely, beautiful, wonderful Pieces of April, my sweet pea. I shared her link out last night directly, how to purchase your tickets if you are still, in fact, interested in attending the 2024 Crawfish Kickback, baby. Yes, indeed. You can also get with my sister Unbiased LLC for all the information you need. And then you got me, Rooster, and Tori. We just kind of here. You know what I'm saying? The ladies is the ones that's running this thing, man. They're doing a great job, especially with all the things they do behind the scenes. So, I do my part. Rooster do his part, Tori do his. We just kind of got this thing going. But shout out to Pieces of April and Unbiased LLC. For shizzle, as the young folks say. What else was I going to say before we get into this conversation? I don't know. Maybe I'll think of it here in a little bit, and then we'll talk about it in a little bit. Let me get to speaking to some people so we can get to talking about tilling. Uh, who we got first? That's you. Unbiased LLC. How you doing, my sister? Who comes on at 3:30 Central Standard Time. So that's just here in a little bit, y'all. That's after me. Not directly after us, but Unbiased LLC, man. Yeah. Make sure y'all check my sister. When some mods get in here, somebody drop that link. So if you don't know her, you can know her. PIA, what's going on, family? How you doing? Passionately intrigued. Oh, beautiful quote this morning. That's something else I do. I don't really talk about a lot, but I got to get back in the habit of that. A lot of people who don't drop content, they may drop these daily affirmations, or they may just drop a meme or something that's really positive and inspirational that I don't know how to make y'all feel, but oftentimes it brightens my day, and it's a nice perspective. I'll put it like that. So shout out to PIA. Song 146, Home and Garden. How you doing, my sister? Shout out to you and Lil Bean Juice. Lashes, how you doing, fam? Welcome in. Welcome in, Lashes. Good to see you, my sister. Yes. I've been in the bushes, Lashes. I see you back on. Well, you never stop, but you back on your thing. On your. I think it's a water diet. You get going on a fast. I'm sorry, water fast or something to that effect. So, I just sit in the bushes, chill, leave a like, support, watch, and then keep it pushing. But I'm always everywhere I can be, baby, trying to show love back. Miss D's Hollywood Garden. How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Nancy B. the Scratcher, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good seeing you and DJ Ron down there in Savannah. And shout out to Bobby and Cherie and to all the attendees, everybody who got to participate in this year's Soul Family Expo. Man, thank you for everybody who's been sharing the lives and the videos and everything, because it looked like y'all had a real wang dang doodle down there. It's good seeing everybody together and just spending time. And I know, Nancy, you right there. I know you working on them watch time hours, man. You almost there, baby. You just keep grinding, keep pushing. You gonna get it, because I'm supporting, April supporting, and we always watch and support anytime we see y'all on here. Official J Mia, how you doing, baby? My Florida family. By the way, y'all. Shout out Crafty Leo. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Man, come on, dog. I don't think I done drank out of nothing but this since I got it. Farmer Marshall, how you doing, family? Welcome in. And the Crawfish Kickback, the link is right here in the chat. That's the one to buy me a coffee to purchase tickets if you are in fact interested. So it's here too. Nikki Walker, hello everyone in the chat listening while working in my food forest. Well, good, Nikki, good deal. Thank you for being here. Lisa Harris, how you doing? Former Marshall, VP, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Welcome in. Nutrient Survival is the company that Vision Preparedness is working with. Y'all need to get over there, check him out, check out the contest that's going on. Yeah, and thank you for taking the time to slide through even while you in the meeting, brother. Sweet Thumb, what's going on? Okay, I think we all caught up so far. So with that being said, let's get into this conversation. Now, gardening is diverse, and I got to start by saying this because a lot of people have a lot of different takes, approaches, so on and so forth to what they do in their gardens, how they do their gardens, how they manage their gardens. Some people working with, let's say if you're an apartment dweller, some folk working with a patio space. Some people working with garage space. And then it's so on and so forth. Some people got backyards that they can work with. And it just kind of goes up from there. Some people may have a really big backyard that they can work with. And like my man Zoe getting ready to move. Zoe's homestead, he picking up and moving stuff around because he in the process of moving. Zoe had a pretty nice backyard. And he got all kinds of stuff in it, including his livestock, like his chickens, his quails, his rabbits. somebody else who doing a whole lot with an acre. When I think about Odom's Homestead got a whole lot that they working with, and on an acre. I mean, it just is what it is. If you want to do it, I think you can get it done. I said all that to say I'm still very much a novice. Hey, y'all, hold on. I see myself over here. Am I breaking up the... Somebody give me a 5x5. Can y'all see me and hear me? Because I look a little choppy. I know we got thunderstorms down here right now, and it's raining. It's lightning a little bit. It ain't really thundering, so the storm kind of rolling in and out. But if y'all have any issues hearing me or seeing me, let me know. Okay, thank you. Oh, Jamia, could you do me a favor? Would you drop Passionately Intrigued, or if you available, sis, help me out. If you could drop Passionately Intrigued Arts channel, I would really, really appreciate that. But I'm a novice, just like a lot of other people. I don't know it all. I don't have it all figured out. People are better hunters than me. People are better processors or dispatchers or cleaners or whatever than I am. Everybody got their own take. I just do what worked for me. And so this is in no way, shape, or form. What's going on, young Riaz? And thank you, Official J Mill. This is in no way, shape, or form me trying to tell anybody what to do or how they should be doing this, that, or the third. For one, I'm still really learning myself, and for two, I don't give a damn. Whatever works for you, that's what you go do, and do it well. That's it. So, I got a question for the chat. What's up, DJ Ron the Mechanic? How you doing, brother? Welcome in. DJ, did you get my email? I responded to you, bro. Just hit me back on the back end, and because I don't know what happened, and we'll work all that out. But I wanted to say, sometimes when you're just showing stuff, it can be misinterpreted as you trying to give a little bit more knowledge than you got. I'm putting that out there so it ain't never misunderstood. With that being said, my question is, have any of y'all ever... I saw CC's Texas Garden. Not CC. I'm sorry, CC. CC dropped something this morning too. CC dropped a video. Not CC. Bayou Sugar. She was out there with her not hand tiller, but yeah, hand tiller or whatever, her electric tiller, when she was tilling up her garden. Do most of y'all typically do that? I'm just trying to see something. Do most of y'all typically do that? Or do you just kind of shovel and turn? Or do you just use mostly container gardening? Or is it a combination of both? Or what y'all do? Because one of our planting areas, we got two gardens. One of them is it's decent. It's 100 by 50. So that's a decent amount of room to work with, and I think we're gonna do okay. And that's in addition to a lot of container growing areas for the trees, which that's a whole nother fruit trees. That's a whole nother thing because they going somewhere else. And I'm just curious, has anybody ever tilled up their soil before and it was like, it didn't make that much of a difference. It ain't worth it. Let's see what Pia said. Passionately Intrigued Art said, I have a hand tiller, but I'm expanding my garden, so I will need someone to till for me. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot of work, man, especially when you're starting to make them rows, but it ain't impossible. I was just wondering because I don't see a lot of people do it, and if they do, I don't see them show that part of the labor. So I know it's common in my area. I know it's common down in these parts, and even in Africa, it was pretty commonplace. But I mean, you can still get some stuff done. You can still grow, but a lot of that was literally using Ox still, don't get me wrong, y'all. For people go say, I ain't say they don't have tractors in Africa. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's very commonplace to see, uh, just like back in the old days, to see an ox hooked up to, uh, I forget what the name of it is in Kiswahili, but a tiller. And that ox would get up there and break up that land, and then whatever wasn't broke up by the ox was straight done with hand tools. And I'm talking about deep. I mean, I'm talking about like a foot or more of just really getting out there hand cranking and doing it the old school way. And it ain't 30 or 40 people, man. It might be 5 or 6 dudes that go through a whole hectare in like a day. Uh, Sweet Thumb said, I'm trying raised beds and the no-till method, basically just layering organic material in layers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And you know what, Sweet Thumb, that's why I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad we having this conversation, because I'm seeing more. Well, this is what I think it feel like this. What I'm seeing is more and more people getting away from breaking up that soil and just going to either a few raised beds or a combination of a whole bunch of raised beds. And one of the luxuries I think with that is when you do it that way, you can always, it's easier to move if you want to do something. If you want to make some changes, like maybe this year you want to have stuff in an area where it's more sunlight or less sunlight, or more of this or less of that, whatever, you can always kind of rearrange uh, those raised beds. And a lot of people are doing that. And we're going to have a few of those too. Actually, I already got some back there. Saw somebody. TX Lala, what's going on, Lala? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, my sister. TX Lala said, I manually till my raised beds and containers. And yes, it helps because it loosens the compact soil and makes it easier to remove old dead roots. 100% Lala. Absolutely. It sure do. Nikki Walker said, I only till when I'm doing a new spot, my older garden spot. I left a lift and turn, and I do have containers as well. Okay. I like this. See, there's diversity amongst the gardeners. Everybody kind of got their own thing that worked for them. And for me, it's a constant experiment. So there's a little bit of this, there's a little bit of that. You just try whatever works for you and take it from there. Sweet Thumb said, let me put it up here. I would probably till up in the fall or for next spring and move the beds. Okay. I actually wanted to be outside today, y'all. I had planned in my head. I thought the weather I didn't know it was going to be like this. I wanted to do this live outside so I could kind of show y'all what I mean and why I mean, but you know, weather said different, and it's still literally storming right now. Let me see. Lisa Harris said, I tilled last year in a new area, but growing up, we used to use hand shells and tiller. Yep. That's one thing that's why I don't sleep on them. And I understand we live in a modern time, a modern era, a lot more things are easier and convenient. But this is one thing that these doggone hand tools, I never sleep on them for, is because if the power go out, if you run out of gas, if whatever happens to you, you still gonna be all right as long as you got the elbow grease and the ability to physically use them, or get somebody else to help you physically use them. Get your nephew or your cousin or uncle, somebody come over help you with it. You still get that ground broke up the way you need to. Former Marshall, I used to till my garden, but now I just dig out a hole for each plant. That's another method too. I have some wood chips that I added years ago to help with the weeds and moisture retention. That's why I love these conversations, y'all, because there's so many different methods that some people might not have even heard of or ever used or thought about, and they could be beneficial. And as you get older, as we get older, as people get older, you know, sometimes what you used to do ain't what you can do today. And getting out there, busting up, you know what I'm saying? A 20 by 20 gardening area ain't as easy for maybe somebody in their 60s or 70s as it was when you was in your 20s or 30s. Psalm 146 Home and Garden said, I don't till the soil because not on covered up area with a weed barrier, landscaping fabric, don't feel like pulling it up. It happens, Psalm. It happened. It happens. And we thought about, we ain't even using no barrier. We ain't using no weed barrier. It's just gonna be straight old school, man. I'm gonna have to get out there and we got time and do this section one day and another section in the evening the next day and just keep them weeds and all them other kind of stuff out. So, hey, Deborah Garrett, how you doing, young lady? Welcome in, welcome in. Uh-oh, hold on, here we go. Big Mama's Garden, how you doing, young lady? Welcome in. She said, I hand-tilled in some of my garden beds to use more of my original soil since buying soil is so high. Absolutely. And just amend the soil with compost and my super juice. That's all we doing, Big Mama's Garden. That is all we doing, because I ain't got the hold on, you know there is some poor folk in the world. And we ain't got the bread to be keeping up with what other people can do. I'm literally surrounded by wood. I would go get 5 or 6 5-gallon buckets and scoop some of that soil, knock them leaves out the way, and scoop up some of that deep, dark, rich soil. Because we got some patches around here where it's a little sandier in places. It's got a grainy, sandy kind of texture to it. And then in other spots, it's super dark and super rich. You got a lot more organic material in the woods where them leaves just sat there for years and broke down and decomposed and stuff. Hey, Tampa's Creek, how you doing? So, you know, it's everybody got to do what work for you. But Big Mama's Garden, we started a compost pile and we got our super juice. And that's it. That's it. Cynthia Murray, how you doing? Welcome in. Matter of fact, I want to show y'all a Jason Bean said, welcome in, by the way, said vermicomposting easier than composting for me. I live in the north and compost with red wigglers indoors. Nice. That's what's up. That actually reminds me, although she's in Florida, but there's a lady named Peggy Hibbling, and she is she's her and Jay are my go-to worm people, and what they do indoors with their worms and their worm casting and worm forming is absolutely just insane. So Sunday Backyard, what's going on? What's going on, Sunday Backyard Farmer? How you doing, my brother, man? Shout out to you and shout out to Dorsha. Thank y'all for sharing what you shared so far, showing the experience down there in Savannah. Man, it was good to see y'all together, chilling and hanging out and having a good time. I haven't dropped it yet, Sunday. I might drop it, man. I ain't know if anybody wants to come up and talk about it. I get 1 or 2 people up here at a time. But I want to show y'all something real fast. This is a video I'm working on. It's going to be more in depth than this, but I just wanted to give y'all a snippet because, again, I thought I'd be able to be outdoors right now doing this live, but we dealing with thunderstorms over here, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage. So I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Yeah, baby. We getting it tilled up for real up. We getting it tilled up for real up, baby. Yeah. That's what it's like. I think he over there. You want me to go grab him? Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm going right along. Where you started? About other side of that track. Yeah. Nice. Ain't that nice? Yeah, we finna get this gardening for real, baby. Yes, indeed. All right, all right. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I fully get it. I'm fully aware everybody can call their uncle over to the house with their tractor to come till up their yard and garden for them to wherever. So I really do see why so many people are going with the concept and idea of raised beds. I really do, and I mean we got all of them. We raised beds, container grows, and uh, uh, a area or areas that we decided we gonna till up. But do y'all think it's starting to be something of a, I ain't gonna say a thing of the past. I'm talking. How can I put this? Not necessarily a thing of the past, but something that people are increasingly reluctant to do because it once you till that area up, that area is tilled up for a long time until that soil starts hardening again. And I mean, like Big Mama's Garden said, after that you could just kind of amend it with your compost and your super juice. But once you tear up that ground like that, you kind of commit it. Unless y'all know something that I don't. I mean, you could cover it and let it grow back over, but it's still gonna be different after. Hey, Sammy Joe, how you doing? Hey, Kim Stage, her garden, her life. I hope I ain't miss nobody else. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Uh, Sunday, if Sunday wanted to, let me get this link real quick. Let me get this link situated. Sunday might want to come up here and learn me something, learn all of something real quick. Let's see here, and then come over here, and then I'm gonna come up here and put you right here. There we go. The link is in the chat, but that's the topic for today. And I think about some of my friends to the north, way up there, like Sammy Joe. Sammy Joe, you in such a cold environment. I know, like y'all, the soil is literally frozen up in Nova Scotia for a significant amount of the year. So, how do y'all do it up there? I mean y'all have such a short growth season? It makes me wonder if that's something y'all gotta do, or do you skip over it altogether? Or I'm inquisitive and wanting to learn how different people in different regions do what they do. I can only speak for the South, and not even the whole South, because y'all know how big Texas is. I can speak for my area over here, and I know the people out in West Texas, because it's a lot more sand, it's a lot more desert. They got a whole different way that they do their agriculture out there. In fact, we got family in West Texas, Midland, and all over that area. So it's a different vibe out there too. Thought I seen the question. Let me see. Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, Pieces of April. Oh, by the way, y'all, I gotta shout my baby out. Now I ain't put this. I ain't dropped no videos yet. Your girl, Pieces of April. She kind of cold with that long thing. She kind of cold with that 308, man. I'm like, okay, I see you, baby. I see you. She comfortable with it. I am impressed. Got all the little techniques down, her breathing, her sight aperture. I was okay, baby. I see you. I see. Usually she don't like big pew pews. She more comfortable with her little pew pew. But baby doing the doggone thing. She still don't like shotguns. Still don't like them. But yeah, good job, baby. Sweet Thumb says some of the new subdivision soil is pretty trash anyway. A raised bed and compost probably the better way to go. Definitely can't deny that. Definitely can't deny that, man. My man, hold on, man. Y'all, let me bring somebody to the stage real quick. It ain't like I get celebrities just sliding through, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up with me all the time. So, yeah.
This
Sunday,
man
what's good,
crazy.
bro?
Ain't no
What's
celebrity,
good?
man. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you fine. Crystal clear.
Okay. Sometimes I have problem with these headphones. But nah,
Yeah.
I was trying to listen and then I was driving, so if anybody spoke, how y'all doing? I couldn't speak at the time. But hopefully you don't mind when you was talking about tilling. That remind me of this documentary I seen on Kiss the Ground on
Uh-huh.
Netflix. I think everybody should watch that. Personally, I don't have a problem with tilling on a small scale. And I'm not saying, going extremely deep in the earth, but I think that for you to get your situation going, of course, you can use the weed barriers, you can use, all of that stuff in the process that it take to let that stuff naturally break down. But if you really trying to get your garden up and going in a decent amount of time or for the season, I think you should likely till whatever area that you're going to get together and then create another area so you can do the weed barrier and you could do it like as much natural a more natural process, but it takes time to get that natural process going, when you're trying to make a garden. But you need your main garden already up and going. So that first time tilling, that you're not tilling like on an industrial level. Most people
Right.
talk about when they talk about, oh, no till, some people look down on you for tilling your garden. I did a video on tilling my garden and this lady was just going crazy in the comments. I'm like, lady, this is like I'm barely going in the dirt in this small little area, and she just had her
Right.
little Twitter fingers on. She was just going to town. So yeah, I had to delete that, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with it in a backyard situation on your personal land. A lot of people, like I said, if you watch that documentary, Kiss the Ground, if you watch how deep they're tilling and
Right.
how, the whole process, it kind of breaks it down a little bit for you more for people who kind of turn their nose up at it on the small scale. I think that's kind of what's the word? It's unrealistic when you're trying to get your
Right.
garden set up. But like I said, if you want to go that route, you can do that, but it's gonna take you 6 months to a year to get that soil and everything naturally how you need it to get for you to do your natural situation and however big of a scale you want to do your natural situation. But while you waiting on that to happen, you need to be getting your other area tilled up, lightly tilled.
Yep.
Some people even lightly till amendments in a garden because even when I add soil, I lightly till it into my native soil just to kind of get that mix to have a better chance of everything doing what it need to do.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So.
Man, two things real quick if you got time, bro. You
Hmm.
touched on something very important. And let me start here. I'm glad you brought up this documentary, which I haven't seen, but the more
Hmm.
I learned about it, because this just how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. And
Hmm.
you also touched on the depth of tilling, which is something that's a big difference. But
Hmm.
a lot of people may or may not know that there's folk out there who will side eye you for tilling your soul, which is amazing to
Definitely.
me. So I'm really glad you brought that topic up. And why do you think that is, man?
Just different views on. They think you destroying earthworms. They think you're killing all the natural resources in the soil. They just think you're messing up the ecosystem. Even in that documentary, where the people are really commercial farming, they show you a thermal map of the
Mm-hmm.
area. And during the season, when they're tilling, like I said, they're tilling deep. They're not just lightly
Right.
touching the surface. They show you how much that area heats up on the thermal camera for images from outer space, like looking down
Mhm.
at all the farms and especially in the Texas area and different areas like
Right,
that, with the commercial farmers start tilling.
right.
It's very there's a lot of information on that documentary that I watched it like a year ago, so I'm kind of vague on the exact details, but
Right.
it's very informal. Like, well, hey, thank you so much. You enjoy your day. Sorry, getting
You
some
good, bro?
food. Oh yeah,
You
that's
good.
gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah. Check your order, man, for they make sure they your fly.
Oh nah, these my people right here. They always take care of me.
Okay.
These my people. But I just wanted
But
to make sure I came in and gave that little tidbit of information because, like I said, I've experienced people in my comments, and I mean, if you pay attention to my channel, my backyard's so small you can barely play hacky sack in the backyard. So,
you getting
for
it done though, bro.
yeah, but for me to be a target, oh my God, you're tilling your land. Why would you do that? You're destroying the earth. I'm like,
Right,
I'm like, okay. And then once again, the whole thing, they don't have a channel. So you can't, you get what I'm saying? So show me what you're doing. Show me how you do yours. If
right,
I'm doing it so wrong, show me how you doing yours. Let me see how you doing your garden. Let me see what
right,
works for you. And
right.
normally they don't even have a channel.
That's usually how it go, man. It's like I've noticed this weird thing. Most of your worst critics, not only are they not doing what you doing at your level, they not doing nothing at all. They just
Mm-mm.
critics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Man, I appreciate that, and that for those were in here since the beginning, that's part of the explanation why I gave it the way I did, because I don't know how much other people knew, but yeah, you got people who just don't everything that Sunday just said is true and it's real, and I understand some of the logic behind it. But when we talking about, if you got 5 or 6 acres, and you got a couple, maybe 100 by 20, or I mean 100 by 50, or even a couple of 60 by 60 tilled areas for your garden, that blows my mind that people are finding the the issues with that. And like you said, as far as destruction to the ecosystem, man, I'm almost 100% certain them worms, they gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But that's all I wanted. I just wanted to speak on that because I was driving, so I couldn't
Yeah.
type it. So I just wanted to make sure I just pass that information along, and also tell you about the documentary. I think everybody should watch it just to get
Can
some
you can you,
insight.
can you get a
I
name
think
one more time before you go
I
on?
think it's
Kiss
I
the
think it's
ground.
called Kiss the Ground. Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. But
Okay.
that's it, man. I'll let y'all get back to it. Let me get back to the shop, man. Y'all be safe.
All right. I appreciate you, brother. You as well,
Yes,
man. Stay
sir.
safe.
And
Tell Dorsha me and April said hey.
will do. Y'all be safe
All right,
later.
brother.
All right. Yep.
Peace. And official Jamia, thank you so much, my sister, for being a member for 14 months. That's 1-4. That's a one with a four behind it. 14 months of membership. Thank you, my sister. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. TX Lala's comment is pretty much where I'm at, family. That's where I'm at, and that's where I'm staying. Uh, my girl right here. TX Lala said, "I'm grown, so I'm grown so unapologetically. Do whatever I want on my own garden. At the end of the day, I'm always open to suggestions and tips and advice when I ask for it. But some of the levels of critique that I see from people who you ain't even so much as got a tomato plant sitting in the windowsill. Uh, I'm a country boy. I'm down here in Texas. We gonna do things the way we do it, and it may not be, the desire or whatever to everybody and everybody. People. I can't. I'm just not necessarily gonna like what's her name? I'm trying to think of some of the farthest people away from me who have farms or homesteads or gardens or something. So I take Cali Homesteading with Pooh Bear. Cali Homestead homesteading with Pooh Bear is in the high country, high hills of California. You think we're gonna do some things different? Maybe, potentially, probably. So I just don't understand the level of it's damn near borderline absurd. But let's see here. Let's Justin Bean, no-till community doesn't like disturbing fungal and microorganisms in the soil. I think depending on the soil, tilling can be needed to incorporate more specialized mineral nutrient. That's part of it too. That's kind of what hey, Sweet Pea.
Hey, everybody.
Sweet Pea, you still got on your Snuggie.
I'm cold.
It is. It's a little cool down here, y'all. It's in the high 50s and 60s, and it's still raining and it's thundering, and so on and so forth. So,
Happy Trill Tuesday.
Thank you, baby.
Bye.
Bye. Sweet Thumb said we'll most definitely be watching that documentary. I'm gonna check it out too. I'm definitely gonna check it out too. Thank y'all, everybody in here, man. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't, and if you feel like it, please share this live out. Sammy Joe, let me see what my sister Sammy Joe said. Sammy Joe said, African Dreaming, Sunday at the end of the day, my garden, my land, I do what I want. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't think it's from people being above reproach or above hearing other people out. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. That's why I keep it super chill, because it's a lot of really hardcore gardeners out here. They take their craft seriously, and they do have a lot of knowledge about themselves and years of experience and lived experience with gardening and this and that. But I tend to gravitate more towards the people who kind of like, this what I do. If you think what you see me doing gonna work for you, then give it a shot. I like those people. I like that approach to teaching. I like that approach to understanding, because it's absorbable, it's digestible. But then on the other hand, I have seen some people who like, you need to do this like this. You need to do that like that. Because if you do this, these are the results you're going to get. How the hell you know? Do we live next door? Or do we share land? Or do like, it's a lot of arrogance out here, which is why I'm so glad that I'm part of the gardening community, but I'm also so many other things, because hell, it go for all of them. It go for the 2A, it go for the gardening, it go for the crafters, it go for the mechanics, it go. You have folk damn near ready to fist fight over which transmission better, and it's like, bruh, gosh, calm down, do it work. When you get in and turn it over, do it start. It's just some stuff, y'all. I'm getting old. I'm an old man, so some stuff, including myself, I only take so seriously, because if it ain't that real, hell, it just ain't that real. If I put some, matter of fact, Crafty Leo, shout out Crafty Leo. Y'all gonna make me go get my plant. Y'all gonna make me go get my baby. Crafty Leo made this for me. Baby, will you get the tomato plant we got the other day for me, please? And shout out Lead Farmer 73. And here's why. And I never want to go too far beyond this level. No matter how. And that's something Miss Linda is real good about talking about too. Shout out T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener. For all that lived experience and wisdom and stuff. Still got a real kind of chill, trill, laid back, just, y'all, this is what I'm doing, but babies, y'all know how Miss Linda said, babies, y'all go do what y'all want to do in y'all garden. I can live with that. Country hustle. What's up, family? But Lead Farmer Challenge, Crafty Leo, and others, I'm jumping in it. Just start back with a tomato plant. I've successfully grown tomatoes. So hell, if old African Dreaming can do it, I think the rest of y'all stand a pretty good chance of being able to pull it off. There are so many different things and varieties and species of this or that. Yeah, them the other ones is the one Mama got. Yeah, we got the better boy. We got the better. Y'all see, it's just bunny. Thank you, sweet pea. It's just a regular old bunny. It ain't nothing fancy about it. It's a better boy, and I ain't never tried to grow no better boy, which is one of the I don't know what it's a indeterminate. I know what that is, but I got little tomatoes I like. My favorite is a beefsteak and them Romas because they grow real easy, and I love them. Y'all see it's wet because they wet outside. We had to move them because the storm was blowing some stuff around before we plant them. But I think I got this one for $2. A little $2 plant. If you on the fence or having trouble or you a little uneasy about yourself or your skill set, I'm glad Led Farmer is made that challenge, and I hope Kraft to jump in on it. Hell, just dig a hole, man, or get you a pot and put some soil in it with some. Cause I know it's a whole bunch of people who know a whole lot more than I do. That's why I stay out of some of the conversations, because it be so deep with the back and forth and to do this and if you do that, and so it can be. Hell, I don't think it's the growing that's intimidating. It be some of the people that's telling you what you should or shouldn't do and how you should or shouldn't do it. They can be intimidating, especially if you don't have the personality or the delivery to be telling folks stuff, in my opinion, because sometimes, you how you sound to yourself in your head ain't how you come off to other people. Clutch my purse. TX Lala said, bury it deep. That's another thing. That's a definite tip. You see what she said? Let me put it on screen. TX Lala made a comment, and she said, oh, that's Jess. She said, bury it deep. For that tomato plant, I agree 100%. For a lot of different stuff, I agree 100%. She didn't say if you don't bury it deep enough, you're going to hell. She didn't say if you don't bury it deep enough, you a failure, you a piss poor gardener, and you deserve to waste your $3 or $4, and that's what you get. That ain't what she said. She said bury it deep. I can live with that. I can do that. Hey, y'all getting a little loud over there. I think my chickens like R&B too, y'all. I really do. I think they really enjoy it. They seem to like Screw as well. I don't know, they like Houston music, I think. That's right, PIA said, do you boo-boo, because I'm do me. Is where I'm at this big age. I know that's right. Pia, Passion and Tree Arts, keep on living, baby. Wait till you get my age. You can't imagine how it's gonna feel. So, for instance, we picked these up. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. The pimento, y'all see the price on that too. That's another reason why I went on and got them. Cause I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I look at April sometimes, like, baby, do we got a problem that we need to sit down and talk about as a family? Cause I'm starting to be this thing with me and seeds, man. After all that time living over in Africa and seeing y'all with all this stuff, and we wasn't buying seeds like that. We wasn't gardening like that. We had a patio garden and we were mostly preppers. Wasn't gardening hard. And I was like, boy, when we get back to the States, we gonna get on some stuff. And we did. And I've never tried to grow these, but I like how they taste, which they don't have a big bold taste or nothing, but hell, they were 50 cents. And I love all kinds of peppers and I love chilies. So this season gonna be my first year trying to grow some poblanos on my own. And if I find a plant that's already either fruiting or flowering, I'm gonna snatch it up too. So I'm gonna hit them from both ways. Growing out the box, man. What's up? This another cat right here. Growing out the box, man. I love your breakdowns. Your recent video with your soil, not your soil, your compost, your how you make your own compost and your compost pile and stuff. And I was like, maybe I should go get me some of them pellets and try to throw off in ours. Maybe I should. That's what I mean, man. There's so many good people out here that you can learn from. Just pick who you, if it might even be somebody whose style really ain't for me. If you see a gardener out here who spitting game and it make you feel warm and fuzzy, then that's who you should get, kind of follow and learn. And because it's more than just having different teaching styles or recommendation styles. It's also a matter of who you like to listen to. Because I'll tell you for sure, there's some people out here that may be some of the best gardeners in the eyes of others, and it may not be for me, and vice versa. So again, I like the easy teachers, the laid back teachers. I like the recommenders more than the wag your finger, scoldy type people, because I'm too old. I'm just too old for the silliness. So y'all wish me luck with the poblanos, and wish us luck with the tomatras. And hold on, thank you, brother, for being in here growing out the box, man. A lot of good stuff going on over there, and real, like I always say, just a real laid back, kind of humble, chill, bro. I can move with that. Sammy Joe said, I stay out of most conversations because I have been doing this so long. I'm set in my ways, but I know if I keep my mouth shut, I might learn something. Absolutely, Sammy Joe. That is why I stay out of a lot of the big debates or conversations or this or that as well with regards to gardening, because people even ask when we were still in Africa. A lot of people were like, why don't you show this, or why don't you say this, or why don't you do this? Bro, look here. How about no? Because y'all got access to literally thousands, hundreds of varieties of stuff. We over the whole time we there. Our primary thing was ho-ho, which is bell pepper. We tons of corn. Marage, which is beans. We growing corn, beans, bell peppers, carrots, and stuff like that. Stuff that we eat and sell and try. So it wasn't like I got this purple, this from over here, or that or that. Hell, the first thing purple we got, I think Rainbow Green Hands sent it to us, and that was some purple tomatoes, and that was a little bit before we left. And then Hands in the Dirt, we got some Psalm 146 Home and Garden and Hands in the Dirt sent us some jalapenos because they like almost non-existent over there. Tons of peppers. But hey, Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD's chick. How you doing, my sister? I just didn't really have no input. I'm doing what Sammy Joe just said. I'm kind of keep staying in my lane and learning from the people who I can learn something from. But the real hardcore do's and don'ts on this or that, shit, you miss me with that, man. I ain't it ain't that real for me. Wow, bro. I gotta be real with you growing out the box. I would give it a shot, brother, but I have never in my life attempted to grow alfalfa. I know with some people in the area about 20 miles from here, they got a pretty big chunk of land. They grow alfalfa and some grains and stuff like that. But I've never tried it. I give it a shot. I'm assuming you need a decent sized chunk of land, but hey, you send them, I try it, bro. I might have to email you a couple times and say, fam, is this going right? Or am I doing the right thing? Liz B. Journey, what's going on, my sister? How you doing? LP, welcome in. I'm gonna drop this link one more again if anybody wanted to. I'm gonna, keep it one person at a time so it won't get too crazy and we can hear everybody and focus, because I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. We almost at that 1 hour mark. Yes, come here. Why you ain't pasting? There we go. Yeah, Liz B and LP, y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself, man. Oh, the link is in the chat if anybody wants to share their stories or anything. What we talking about today, what we've been talking about is tilling. And for those who missed it, earlier Sunday Backyard Farmer came up here and was just talking about a documentary. I think it's called Kiss the Ground. And I also mentioned that more and more people are for a lot of obvious reasons, but more and more people are getting away from tilling land and just going to, as Sweet Thumb, I think it was earlier, had alluded to raised beds, or, container growing and all of this. And they a lot more malleable, I think, because you can always move and shift a bunch of raised beds around easier than land that you've, even if you soft till it. And it's a lot of different methods to it, y'all. We did a soft till. In fact, for everybody in here, I'm going to play this one more time. I hate I took that down. I'm going to play this for y'all one more time. I should have left it up there. Hold on. Let me see here. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, baby. We getting it tilled up for real up. We getting it tilled up for real up, baby. Yeah. That's what it's like. Yeah, I think he over there. You want me to go grab him? Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm going right along. Where you started? What about other side of that track? Yeah. Nice. Ain't that nice? Yeah, we finna get this gardening for real, baby. Yes, indeed.
All right. That's about as soft a till as you're going to get. I mean, the blade, you can still see 3/4 of the top of the blades. That wasn't deep at all, but there are people who have issues, have problems with it, as we've discussed previously. Let's see. Jason Beans said, tumbler tomatoes and hanging pots are a fave here, early and produce all year. Small cherry toms. Nice. I like cherry tomatoes too. Love them. They would grow wild in Tanzania. And I mean, I just couldn't, like, they were so plentiful. It's amazing. Like, no shortage of them. Literally, I'd be out on some of my walks sometime and just take a bag with me and just come home with them because they just grow wild. And they delicious. Now, I was gonna say something else about tilling. Oh, yeah. So you saw that the blades wasn't super deep. So I mean, we wasn't, y'all. This is for us. This is for family. Yes, it's a decent size, but if you ever grew up in the country, you riding down the road, some of the old country roads, some of these highways, man, you look over and call it a garden, you would think it's industrial. Commercial size, and it really ain't. These for local farmers, for their family, folk growing those stuff to give to people at church and in the community, and people trade and swap. Some of it might be for their animals, some of it might be for them. So I don't know. The world changing. The world is changing, and people gonna feel how they feel. I think I put the link in the chat if there was anybody else who wanted to share any thoughts or opinions or anything before we get out of here. Sweet Thumb said, "Oh, talking to Jess." Okay. Let me see. And most of these, thanks to Psalm 146 and others, man, I got some stuff I'm finna try to, for real, grow myself that I have never grown, ever grown. This is out of my little herb pack over here. Oh, by blessing us, y'all done blessed others, because I broke my family off some moringa. And man, it's like uncle over that way, family around here, they got 6-7 acres. Another uncle family got 10 over here. they ain't threatened by trees. You be like, oh, you want a tree? Hey, yeah, give me this. I'll go on and plant it. I ain't got nothing but time and opportunity. And when it comes to this right here, like most of these, almost all, in fact, yeah, this Psalm 146 right here. St. John's wort, never grown it in my life. Looking forward to it. Hyssop, never grown it in my life. Looking forward to it. A lot of this stuff I'm gonna start in a container, and we'll take it from there. I'm a massive coffee drinker. Ain't never in my life tried to grow no coffee. But living in Africa, there were in the area in Tanzania we were up in the north, tons and tons of coffee plantation. Well, they were coffee plantation, but now they just coffee farms or whatever. It's a lot easier to grow than I thought. Now the processing it down is a little bit different, but the actual growing part of it, it ain't as hard as, I ain't gonna say people think or y'all thought, because I don't know what y'all thought. It's a lot easier than I thought it was. Goji berry, never tried that. I mean, like and it's the one, I've grown eggplants before. We've grown basil before, but milk thistle, this stuff you don't see in the health stores and stuff after it's been, grown and processed and all of that. But having your own right here at the crib, wow, shit. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna make some mistakes, I'm sure, and I'll talk about them too, and I'll have some successes. That's right, Nikki. Nikki said, "Do what's best for you." And Psalm 146 said, "Grow all things." I'm trying, baby. Anything that's gonna be beneficial that can help us as a family or loved ones or the community, because I know everything we grow, man, it'll be an overabundance for us if we with good harvest. But it's people down the road. My family is adamant, especially the older people in my family are adamant about taking meals to some of the elders in our community who they may be on their own. Kids live far away, or sometimes they just husband and wife, and their kids live all over the place, and it's just them, and once a month. So this is gonna come in real handy. It's gonna be a good thing for everybody. Growing out the box said, if you are growing organic, tilling is not beneficial, but you have to grow into it. People will tell you what not to do, but forget to mention how they got to that point. Do what you do, brother. That's right, man. And that's a good point of evolution, evolving. Because with gardening and other aspects of my life, I'm so slow to be critical or to critique others, even younger people who I just, or people in general. I just listen to them and I just kind of shake my head. And I remember being young when I didn't have certain things or questions figured out. And that was the extent of my knowledge base at that time. So everything that growing out the box just said is 100% right. Because even if you have what may be a better or different way of doing it, what was your journey like up to that point of realization, if that make any sense? So, great breakdown, brother. Let me see. Jess said, great to catch you all live today. Love the show. Usually at work, but a snowstorm kept me home talking garden. Hey, well, congratulations. I hate you got snowed in, but I'm happy you with us. And Jess and Bean, if you like what you see over here, make sure that you go ahead and hit that notification bell and go on and come on over and hang out with the African Dreaming family anytime you feel so inclined, ma'am or sir. Now, I don't know. So let's see here. Yeah, bring them butterflies in, that's for sure. Okay, I think if ain't nobody, we a little over an hour. If ain't nobody got no questions, I'm gonna probably run this commercial here in a little bit, and we're gonna go and get out of here. We ain't gotta be here too long, family. We ain't gotta be here too long to share and have a conversation. Again, this would have been a longer live, but we got thunderstorms today. I can't do it outside. Hey, Life's Magical Journey, how you doing, family? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Let me drop it one more time. If anybody would like to come up and share their thoughts or opinions, it ain't no right or wrong. It's just, I'm an old guy in Alaska. All right, well, thank you, bro. You just stay warm up there. Hell, keep some on your head too. Go out there and catch no cold. That's right. Keep some on your head and put on your jacket before you go out though. I would have been outside doing this, y'all, but I was hoping for sunshine. Weather said it probably gonna be like this, so here I is. I wanted to be out there with y'all and maybe even get y'all to hang out with me while we still get some of the rows in order and then start getting some of these plants put in the ground with just good old-fashioned little bit of amending and some super juice and let nature take its course. So I am going to play this commercial real quick, fast here, and y'all hang around. Y'all stick with me. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere yet now.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the crawfish kickback. All roads lead to Brazos Bend State Park in Needville, Texas. This event will sell out, so get your tickets ASAP. Oh, and we almost forgot. There will be a domino and spades tournament. So on May 25th, 2024, get your game hands ready. Like that song says, let's have some fun. Also, there will be other dishes in the menu for those of you that don't eat crawfish to be announced soon. Let's make this Memorial Day weekend one to remember. All right. Let's see him. Short summer, but yeah, I'd imagine Alaskan summers are pretty short. GT Jr. is a young man from the community, and he live in Alaska. And yeah, y'all have some short winters up there. Okay, Life's Magical Journey said, can't wait to begin my garden soon. All right. Well, I know you excited because I'm excited, man. It's like I can't explain it. I should have brought most stuff in here so I could show y'all, but most of it's wet because we got to work and catch that free water, that rain without getting beat up too bad or blown away or knocked over. So I did, like I said, I got a couple more pepper plants, some jalapeno plants, but my seeds finally broke through last week, and this is stuff I planted like 6 weeks ago. Some of it, I'm gonna be honest, about half of it, y'all, I didn't germinate properly. I just kind of took my chances with them. But the ones that I germinated, let them do what they supposed to do, they done already broke soil. So the only problem is my what was it, man? Oh, my dill. Y'all know dill get real leggy, right? So I'm glad I planted a lot of seeds because some of them made it. It's about 50-50. Some of them made it, some of them didn't because they just got so leggy, man. Every time the wind blew, they were rocking. And I got up one morning, it had rained, and about half of them were just broke in half. They were all leaning over, and then the other half of them, I guess they roots said, "Nah, baby, we got this." So they went ahead and fought back, and now they standing back up. But in Africa, man, we had like a couple 3-foot dill plants. Like it just grew so easy. I don't know if it's just perfect prime conditions or what, but I love my wife homemade pickles. So I mean, hell, I could go through a jar a week by myself, and I like it being completely all made at home as much as possible. Don't get me wrong, I still go to the grocery store like everybody else for a whole lot of stuff. But ooh, sweet pea.
If you come in here, will you just grab my little ones, just my peppers that's finally popping up? You can either get the one in the clear one, or either one, or both of them, whichever one. I love you. Some said, y'all feel free to stay on another couple hours. Now I can't do that song. I got some up potting to do in the background and the live stream, like having company. Oh, son, I appreciate that, family. I got a little bit of time left. Sweet Thumb said I have squirrels going in my beds and eating the seeds that I dropped. He better get all them fava bean seeds, because him and I know that's right. And I know when y'all saw that video, like where that garden is, it's like budded right up against the wood. I'm pretty sure somebody's wondering why would they put yeah, that one, baby. Thank you. That one, that's yours. Can you? Yeah, you can show. Yeah, you can show yours. Y'all see, they finally coming through, and this is just one of them. They finally coming through, man. It was a long time ago. Let me put that back there. You can kind of see that guy. And then I got another one in this corner, and it was a whole bunch of them. But I got four of them in here. Yeah, you can just sit it down over there, man. Oh. Yeah, thank you, sweet.
Squash.
Baby got that squash. She getting her squash ready.
I love squash.
And we got squash seeds that we done planted, but we doing again. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. I was gonna.
That's all you want.
That's all I want, baby. Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Now, Sweet Thumb talking about them squirrels digging up his seed. Now, this is what I was finna say. Sweet Thumb, baby done went twice. Don't make me. She can go to the freezer. Huh? Them squirrels, yeah. Go to the freezer and show you a couple squirrels. Yep. So as far as that garden being budded right up against that
hey everybody.
Right up against them woods, baby, ain't worry about that.
You got money in the chat.
Got money. Oh, wow, all in the soil. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can't threaten me with a good time, baby. Go on and come on over here. Go on, come over here and get in this garden. We got something for you. Hey, Diana's Homestead. Welcome in. First time seeing you here. Is a pleasure to have you. Feel free to come on and hang out with us over here at African Dreaming. Miss Robin Murphy, how you doing, young lady? Lisa Wilson. Okay, let me see here. Wow, thank you to All in the Soil. Thank you so much. Appreciate your channel. Thanks for the content. Well, we appreciate you. And thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate your contribution and your support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. CC, how you doing? I seen you drop something, and I think I started. I watched all of Broke Farmer live, and I got busy. I did not get to catch your video in its entirety, but I got it set off to the side. So CC, Texas Garden, thank you for being here, family. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And to all my gardening folks out here, you know, if you missed some of it, just kind of go back, recap. We are 114 right now. We finna wind this thing down, but be encouraged, not discouraged. Nobody knows it all. There are people out here who, in this gardening space, man, it's folks out here who done forgot more than you done learned, and vice versa. There's more people who done learned stuff, and other people forgot some of the basics and some of the fundamentals. So I try to stay somewhere in between. I try to stay in my lane, remain humble, learn from people who I can absorb that information from, and just do the best I can with it. And be encouraged by seeing people grow their own food. You never know when you're going to need it, because today the grocery store here, tomorrow, might not be. And if it is, it might be $37 for a can of beans. Who knows? Get it while they're getting good. So with that hey, my man, Regenerative Life Wayne, what's going on? I see all my Texas family sliding up in here towards the end of the show. And if this is your first time here, again, you like what you see, I am Jay of African Dreaming. That beautiful young lady who just stuck her head in here is Pieces of April. my beautiful, lovely, adorable Sweet Pea. And a lot of people in here are, from the gardening community. We got a lot of crafters. We got our 2A people. It's a lot of people here. This is a diverse community that we all learn from and exchange information and grow through discussions like this, conversations like this, fellowshipping and hanging out. So with that being said, man, thank y'all one more time for spending your afternoon with us over here for another Trill Tuesday. Y'all, make sure you catch Friday's show. Friday Faves is coming up this Friday, same time, 12:05 Central Standard Time. For all my crafters, y'all don't forget, Bias LLC is coming on at 3:30 Central Standard Time. So, and as a brief introduction, for all the new people, if you wonder why I talk about Texas so much, if you wonder what this is about, hashtag BCIAC stands for being country in another country. We've been back home for about 4 months now, after living in Tanzania and traveling across Africa for about 3 years. So, vision guy, nobody asked you anything, brother. There you go with the 9 hours later jokes. That's my cue, y'all. That's my cue to go ahead and get out of here. But thank y'all. We are being country in another country because we back home in the great state of Texas, family. So until the next time y'all see me and I see y'all, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be right here in East Texas, still being country in another country. We'll holler.